Today on Crossing South, we hit the high seas of Ensenada. As we go deep sea fishing, we see dolphins, do a harbor tour, and we try a famous seafood stand for all it's got. All coming your way right now. So we're back in Ensenada, this town of 280,000 residents, give or take. It is the third largest city in Baja. It is the only city in Baja with a deep water port. And it's used by multiple cruise ships, which dock here every week. This is also the starting point for the famous Baja 1000 race. We decided to go through the Ensenada Maritime experience. For that, we sought out a local fisherman at the docks. So we're here in Ensenada and we're about to go on a fishing trip. I do not get up this early normally, folks, but we're ready to go. So come follow us along.
Hey, George. How's it going, buddy?
Nice to meet you, my friend. What's your name?
Sammy Susare.
Sammy Susare?
Susare, yeah.
Sammy, very nice to meet you. I hear you come from a long history fishing family here in Ensenada. Is that true?
Yeah, yes, we do. My father ran the Ensenada Clipper, and I got the beat. I like to go fishing too.
Oh, really? So I'm very afraid of the ocean. So
why?
You know what? I saw too many Jaws movies during the '80s. So
don't worry, just leave it to Beaver, just like that.
Okay, Sammy. Thank you. Thank you.
Right now, the water is really nice. It's blue waters.
Oh, really?
That's unusual. Yesterday, fishing 3 miles past to the island. We got dorados.
Okay.
We saw marlins breaking.
Do you think I can pull one in?
Of course. Look,
You
your
think-
muscles.
yeah.
You're strong.
All right, Sammy. Let's go.
Okay,
Let's
stop
go.
wishing and go fishing, man.
Stop wishing and go fishing.
Yes.
Is that our boat?
That's our boat.
That's the Amigo.
The amigo. Everybody's know amigo in Mexico. When they come, say, "Where is the amigo?" I'm your amigo.
Oh, really? I want to go with my Amigo, right, Sammy?
You got it. Let's go with Sammy the Whammy.
Sammy the Whammy.
Yeah.
You know what? This guy's full of like really neat phrases. So Tell me, wife and your family that I love them. I'll miss you. Crossing South audience, remember, I always tried to bring you joy. Remember me fondly, all right? That's just a majestic sun right there. It's just, I can see it frying the marine layer. So we're in for a very sunny day today.
3 to 5 miles wind today. Swells 3 feet high. What I mean is going to be flat and calm, like a Mexican tortilla.
Okay, very good illustration. Thank you. I think the audience is going to get that. Huh?
Yep. You never been fishing?
Never.
Oh my God.
I know nothing about fishing.
Houston, we have a rookie aboard.
Houston, there's a rookie on board. Yes, there is.
Most of the times, we call him greenhorns, the new guys.
Okay. The new greenhorns?
Greenhorns, And then, but that's the one that had the most luck. That's the lucky guys. Always the guys the biggest. They take with the ball like that.
It's the greenhorn.
Yeah, look at the other side. Boom, got a big fish. The professional try and change bait.
Okay, I'm starting to realize that part of the fishing experience is enjoying the company of the people you go with. Captain Sammy here is quite the character, so I can see I'm in for a very enjoyable outing. Okay, so this is your bait barge. This is floating out in the middle of the ocean, folks. I mean, you don't go to Walmart to buy bait here. That's where you come and get it. Our boat's docked here, and this is where Sammy's gonna get some bait for us.
Right now, they are anchovies, and there's supposed to be some sardines too.
Sardines, all right.
Sardines and anchovies, that's what we want to get.
Sardines and anchovies. Oh, poor little sardines. It's time to die.
Ready, George? George is the jungle, let's go.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, great.
Oh.
Support.
You have a chip? For tracking chip?
Tracking chip, they follow us, where they know where we are.
There's a radar that keeps track of us?
They're supposed to be by satellite, you know.
Oh, that's comforting.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're heading to Todos Santos Island, about 10 miles off of Ensenada. And according to our captain, Sammy, Chemo Sammy, it's a good place to fish. In the stormy seas and the living gales, just to earn your daily bread, you're daring. And I used to sleep standing on my feet as we hunted for the shoals of herring. So you're a CPA?
CPA, I count in fish, not beans.
Whatever you were doing, you were counting yellowtails, you were counting...
Yeah, and then I say 1 yellowtail, 2 yellowtail, 3 yellowtails, finally slept. 4 yellowtail. I used to work for the federal IRS.
Really?
Yeah,
for the Mexican IRS?
Mexican IRS, I worked for them for 6 years. And after that, I still got it. I got to go fishing.
Yeah.
And I got to go fishing. And then I used to have 3 boats. Now I have only 1, but that's enough, you know. They keep me busy.
I don't think there's any comparison from being in an office crunching numbers to this, right?
Yes, I do. And also I have 2 daughters. One of my daughters is 26 years old. She's a doctor.
Oh, really?
She graduated 2 months ago.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much. And also I have another daughter. She's 18 years old. And she's in the university right now. She wants to be a teacher in mathematics.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's part of my life. Been married 26 years.
You've been married 26 years?
Yes, with the same woman.
Family man.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. That's what it is, you know. And also I am delivery captain.
You're what?
I am delivery captain. I take private boats, yachts boats. I take all the way from LA or Dana Point or San Diego, all the way to Cabos, La Paz, East Cape, Mazatlan.
Okay, well, Sammy here has a pretty nifty expression that he tells people when they ask him if all the fish he catches are edible. What's that phrase in Spanish, Sammy?
In Spanish is, si camina, corre, nada y vuela, va a la cazuela.
If it walked, if it ran, if it flew, if it swam, then it's going to the pan. You have to conjugate it in a past tense in English, so it rhymes. Now, for some reason, trolling for game fish was not working today. Fish were close enough where we were able to see them, but they just weren't biting. So we went from fishing to observing, and boy, did we get an eyeful. These common dolphins feed on fish, on squid, but I'll tell you one thing, they refuse to eat bait fish. They know the difference. They insist on organic foods. They must be from some trendy place in Southern California. They really like to play, don't they? Contact with fishermen can be hazardous for these dolphins. They tend to get caught in fishing nets. But on the flip side, along with whale watching, running into dolphin pods is definitely part of the Ensenada experience. So after relishing the sight of these animals, we decided to give fishing another shot. This time deep sea fishing. And lo and behold, we got some serious hookups. Looks like we're pulling something. This could be a momentous occasion, folks. We're about 100 feet down and 1 inch according to my friend Sammy here. And this is my first ever pulling a live anything from the sea. If in fact it's not a shoe. You know.
I think you fish come in the rocks, George.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're stuck in the rock you fish.
Really?
Yeah.
Fish got stuck, so we had to cut it loose with lure and all. I can feel it.
If it's wiggling, you gotta get big fish.
Oh my goodness. What kind of fish is this?
This is a lingcod, George.
A what?
A lingcod.
A lingcod.
It's a bottom fish.
Oh, look at those teeth. Look at that big tongue and those teeth. Oh my goodness. Momentous occasion, folks. This is the first fish I've ever caught. It's not a pretty one, kind of ugly, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Where do we put it?
Okay, I help you, Josh.
Thank you, my friend.
Okay.
I see it. I think. Here it comes. It's, oh my goodness. It's another one. Equally ugly. Oh my goodness. Okay, is this good to eat, Sammy?
Yes, it is. I remember.
Yeah, you're right.
Remember.
If it's swam, it goes in the pan. It's angry. Sammy, you want to take this one?
¿Qué bueno poner en día?
It's kind of eyeballing me there.
Déjalo que se
Giving
vaya,
me the
no lo
evil
pones.
eye.
To casting that's an art.
It's an art, okay.
Taking years to practice. But
Okay.
for the when we started, we need to put the finger right here,
Oh, okay.
get the level down, very light, just barely,
Very
barely,
light.
barely.
Okay.
And make 1, 2, and the third. Release a little bit, and let it go.
Okay.
Just like a de palero.
Oh, that wasn't good. I tangled it up. Have you ever had anyone as bad as me doing that, Sammy?
Oh, this is nothing, man. This is nothing.
I know, I stink at this. It's not even funny.
Well, at least it's not tango. We're making some progress.
Well, actually it is. It's actually hilarious.
Well, it's 2 feet. Okay, 3 feet and a
3
half.
feet?
3 feet and a half. We have progress. 5 feet. Almost an Ensenada. Okay, now.
But I finally got it.
And oh my gosh! Look at that!
Okay.
50 feet and 1 inch, George.
Okay.
We did it. Remember how to wind the line in front with the thumb? And boy, George, look at that, man.
Oh.
I'm fire. I'm fire. He's good. He's good. I'm fire. History for Sammy.
We're making our approach back to Ensenada after catching our codfish. What kind was it?
Lane cod.
Lane cod. After catching our lane cod. So. These are the same animals you might see in a zoo or water park balancing a beach ball from their nose. But don't expect it from these guys. These are wild. Now, they're known as safe creatures, but I'll still just watch them from a safe distance. Why are you guys leaving? I guess they're camera shy. Come back. We don't bite. Don't bother me. I'm sleeping. You're really gonna invade in my nap time? So what is this area? I mean, what is it used for?
This is the terminal for the cruise boats.
Really?
Cruiser boat. That's this one is the parking right here for one of the boats, and the other boat is around to your right, and that's the other.
And are the fields here when the cruise ships arrive?
Yes, they do.
Really?
Yeah. They say, "Welcome to Ensenada, guys."
After the sea lion, Sammy's going to take us on a nice little harbor tour of Ensenada Bay. It should be an educational experience. I'm telling you, this dude, Sammy, truly is a chemo Sammy. He knows his stuff. He's been doing it for decades, and it shows.
The piloto, see? It's coming down. Look at that.
Why?
That's the pilot. By the rules, they have to have a Mexican pilot when they come in and when they get out.
Really?
Uh-huh.
It's exporting wheat, grain from Mexicali, who knows where. They sink it?
They sink it.
Oh.
Total. They leave only 4 feet, 3 feet
Wow.
from the top.
And then how do they bring it back up?
They pump it out of the water. No, they still using, but it's no customer right now.
Okay. That's to clean the boat.
Clean the bottom, shaft, propellers, all of that stuff.
Wow. Those hills it's metal.
It's just metal.
Really? And the wind won't blow it up?
It's too heavy.
You know, many Asian countries are buying a lot of metal from around the world
Yep.
to build, I guess.
And that's what the processing, you know. That's pretty nice and big. Look at that.
Yeah, those cranes are tall.
That's 40 tons.
40 tons?
That's the capacity they can lift for their containers.
That's amazing. Look at that. I mean, so stuff that comes in or stuff that leaves is loaded or unloaded by these monsters.
There's the new one, and they have the tires, the wheels, and they can move it all over around.
Okay.
and they work it out faster, you know. And those 3 boats, the blue ones in the end,
Yeah?
that's a tuna boat.
That's your tuna boat.
You see the choppers in the top to the bridge?
Yeah?
Because when they are outside, they take off the chopper. They can be 50, 80 miles around. They're quicker and faster and cheaper than the boat have been looking for the fish, you know. What you see is only half side of the boat, the other half is all the way down.
Oh my goodness.
It's like a whale down.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh my. Is it difficult to land it back on the boat?
Yes.
Very difficult.
Yeah, when it's rough and bumpy, you can imagine.
Yeah. So this is the fleet that leads Ensenada's industry, folks. This is a fishing town, and this is its core. We see its history here, in a sense, because we see the old-time boats, and as they wean towards new technology, well, we get to see it in the newer boats.
Don't believe me, but they say that there's about 30,000 horsepower, those, you know.
It looks like a hot rod. Well, our trip was over, but we still had some unfinished business to tend to. Okay, Mr. Ugly Scaly Fish.
See, he don't like to call him like that.
He certainly did not. You're actually gonna live. Want me to give it the old heave ho?
Just dump it.
Heave ho! You lived! All right, fish. Time to go home.
That's it.
Thank you so much for this experience today.
Hey, thanks to you guys. Thank you very much.
You're a very pleasant person, and folks, stay with us. This is Crossing South. Let's continue exploring Ensenada. So literally a couple of blocks away from the docks, we went looking for a place we were told has award-winning cuisine, which you will find in the most unlikely of places. You know, folks, I really think that in most towns around the world, if you really want to get to know the traditional stuff that's local, you need to go to street vendors, especially when it comes to food. And Ensenada really is no different. And we're here at a very famous tostada place with Mrs. Sabina Bandera. Very nice to meet you, Sabina. Very nice to meet you. Sabina, ¿cómo está?
Muy bien, hijo. ¿Y usted cómo ha estado?
Very good, very well.
Qué
very
bueno,
well.
bendice.
Her in-laws began this place, and she's been running it for 36 years.
Sí, 36 años.
Okay.
Aquí, gracias a Dios.
Entiendo que es un lugar muy famoso, su puesto.
Pues es la comida, hijo, el sazón de la comida, porque pues si les gusta, tiene sabor.
She says that basically it's the her touch, the seasoning that she puts to her tostadas, what's made it so famous. So famous, look at what she's got here. This is Newsweek, and if you notice, that's her right there. So from what we've heard, it's supposed to be one of the most famous or highest rated street vendor of food joints anywhere. I mean, people are raving about this place. So she's gonna give me a tostada with sea urchin and clam sea urchin tostada. Okay, let's try it. I'm ready. So she's mentioning how her family got here from the state of Guerrero, which is where the city of Acapulco is located. And when they got here, they weren't fishermen. But they started this business in this port town. Your dad would raise cattle and sow and plant crops. And hábleme de esa tostada. El erizo estaba abajo. The sea urchin was on the bottom. The clams are raw. I'm telling you, folks, not the most conventional, but I'm willing to brave it for you, the viewer. All right, so I don't think there's any easy way to just begin this. So I'm just gonna chow on it. All right, let's go. Oh boy. Okay, very genuine moment. You saw that, but now let's try it for real. Okay. I can begin to see why this place is so popular. It's messy, as it should be. It should be messy. So after power slamming the first one like a half-starved scarecrow, it was time to really get into this. Okay, so she gave me a clam here in the shell. This one just has hot sauce, and this one has veggies. And and other stuff. So let's try each. Let's try the natural one first. Oh, this is mucho yummy. Okay, she's making for me right now a campechana tostada, which in Mexico, really, when somebody asks for a campechano of anything, it's a mixture of all and everything that person has, you know, and is preparing. So you can see that she's putting scallops, octopus, urchin, sea cucumber. She's putting the works, folks. She is putting the works, and I am not going to stop her. Well, folks, I'm about to deplete the cast of The Little Mermaid in one tostada. So, everything from scratch, folks, directly from the harbor, directly from the sea. This stuff was probably in its natural habitat less than 24 hours ago. It's hard to keep a poker face on when you try something like this. Wow, it's just, I'm fighting against gravity. I'm building and it's collapsing. Hard to believe I'm only halfway through this kaleidoscope of deliciousness. Look at how good the product looks. The product. Look at the product.
Él es Pablo Ferrer. Él es el que le distribuye a toda México, el marisco a México,
Really?
Monterrey, Guadalajara, Cancún, todo.
That's your job. So from Ensenada, you export seafood
to all over Mexico.
Really?
Hotels and restaurants.
You know, folks, if you look at a little perspective, it's a tiny little stand, but it's super popular, as you can see. I mean, from the moment we started shooting here, this place has been rocking, and this is a Monday. I mean, it's not even the weekend, and this place is rocking. I mean, what time is it? It's like 2 o'clock, 2:30. Super. Ceviche town. Ceviche town, that's right. Where are you folks from?
From San Francisco.
San Francisco? Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Oh, should have known by the hat, right?
There you go. Go Giants. man.
Giants fan. Well, this scares me, folks. She just gave me a snail tostada. A snail, folks. I never thought I'd be eating snail. But it must be good. So, for science, for posterity, we will try it. Don't knock it if you ain't trying it. I'm eating snail, folks. This is shrimp, octopus, snail, scallops, clam stomach. Clam stomach. It's going home to another stomach. Whoa, that was good. You know what, I'm afraid to ask her if it's over, because I think it isn't. I'm afraid if I ask her if that's it, if that's her gauntlet, I'm afraid she's gonna say no, there's more to come. You know, I was right, I asked her if it was over, and it's not, so. But I can't say no to her, she's so nice. I'm starting to get weary. Not really. Scallop with fish pate. Any nutritionists out there, could you mail us how much calories I ingested in this segment, please? Just so you know, folks, it's a family affair. Mrs. Sabina's sons, Edgar and
Mariana.
Mariana, and they work here. It's made with love, you can feel that, all right?
Yeah, with family love.
The simpleness of this unassuming and modest joint makes it hard to believe it's responsible for pumping out these rockin' dishes, which patrons of all ages crunching down like there was no tomorrow. Oh wait, no, that's what I'm doing. You know, Mrs. Sabina prepares 13 different kinds of salsas from scratch, and here's some of those. Look, take a look at that, guys. She makes 13 of these. They say in Mexico that food without spiciness is like a kiss without love. And I believe it, you know? Well,
Okay.
as if it wasn't enough, Mrs. Sabina has given me a campechana cocktail with all the seafood offerings in her stand. You have been so gracious. Thank you so much, Miss
nada,
Sabina.
hijo, de nada,
Thank you
hijo.
so much. Thank you so much. Go away. I'm hideous. I don't want you to look at me eating anymore. Okay, so after getting to enjoy the high seas of Ensenada, and getting to enjoy all it's got to offer from its sea. We're happy you were able to join us and hope you come back with us the next time we cross south.
You can find maps and information about the places you just saw, or you may order a copy of this program on DVD at crossingsouth.com. We also do Facebook.